WFAA sports anchor Dale Hansen gave a scathing defense of Michael Sam coming out as gay. Of course, he's entering the NFL draft. And this guy's on a local ABC News affiliate. And I think this is surprising because, number one, it's just perfect, as you're about to see. But number two, you never hear truth like this on a local news station.
It was quite a weekend. That little dust up in Lubbock Saturday night. And then yesterday, Missouri's All-American defensive end Michael Sam, the SEC's Defensive Player of the Year and expected to be a 3rd to 5th round pick in the NFL draft, tells the world he's gay. The best defensive player in college football's best conference, only a 3rd to 5th round NFL pick? Really? That is shocking. And I guess that other thing is too. Michael Sam would be the first openly gay player in the NFL, says he knows there will be problems and they've already started. Several NFL officials telling Sports Illustrated it will hurt him on draft day because a gay player wouldn't be welcome in an NFL locker room. It would be uncomfortable because that's a man's world. You beat a woman and drag her down a flight of stairs, pulling her hair out by the roots, you're the 4th guy taken in the NFL draft. You kill people while driving drunk, that guy's welcome. Players caught in hotel rooms with illegal drugs and prostitutes, we know they're welcome. Players accused of rape and pay the woman to go away. You lie to police trying to cover up a murder, we're comfortable with that. You love another man, well, now you've gone too far. It wasn't that long ago when we were being told that black players couldn't play in our games because it would be uncomfortable. And even when they finally could, it took several more years before a black man played quarterback because we weren't comfortable with that either. So many of the same people who used to make that argument, and the many who still do, are the same people who say government should stay out of our lives, but then want government in our bedrooms. I've never understood how they feel comfortable laying claim to both sides of that argument. I'm not always comfortable when a man tells me he's gay. I don't understand his world, but I do understand that he's part of mine. Civil rights activist Audre Lorde said, "It is not our differences that divide us. It is our inability to recognize, accept, and celebrate those differences. We've always been able to recognize them. Some of us accept them. And I want to believe that there will be a day when we do celebrate them."
That dude broke shit down, man. Wow, that was impressive. Everything was right on point. I love, what he said about small government. Like, yeah, this is the same group of people that's in favor of small government, except they want the government to literally tell certain people you can't get married because of who you're attracted to. That's the biggest government I've ever heard of in my life. And also, I can add on top of that, this is the same group of people that wants the government to tell you when you can and cannot get an abortion, when you can and cannot use a condom or the pill or Plan B. This is the same group of people that loves big government for Wall Street and big business. But, no, small government in every area except when we don't want it, which is often. So there's that massive contradiction. But everything else he said, that really crystallizes it in such just a perfect way how racism and sexism and homophobia, it's all the same thing, and they are the most irrational beliefs ever. Like, seriously, think about the fact that you're on this earth, on average for males in America, I think it's 78 years. For women, I think it's 81, roughly thereabouts. So about 80 years you're alive on this planet, on average. And you are gonna spend some of that time, even if it's like, a couple minutes of your life, which usually if you're racist or sexist or homophobic, you spend a lot more than a few minutes thinking about these things. You're gonna spend some amount of time just with a feeling of hatred for the other. Why? 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 What is it in people's minds that made us think at some point that everything has to be exactly like me? Right? Wouldn't the world be boring if everything was like you? Right? And I say that for myself too. Like, what am I? I'm a 26-year-old, white dude born in New York. I'm American. I have a background that's Italian and Polish and Welsh and some other shit sprinkled in there, right? If everybody was exactly like me, what the fuck would the world wouldn't be worth living? Because I know what I'm like. I want to know what you're like. I want to see difference. I want to see varieties of people and flavors of people. I want them to come in all different shapes and sizes and have all different opinions on things and have, different levels of education. I mean, I prefer more people get more educated, but I'd like to see a variety. I like to understand why somebody might disagree with me on something or have a different life philosophy than me. That's what makes life life. But there's this thing that's hardwired into the head of these old school bigots in the South and these deep conservative Republicans, where I don't know what it stems from. Does it stem from insecurity? You know, I think that might have a lot to do with it. Just like he was saying, back in the day, they used to argue, black people can't play basketball, the whites are going to destroy them. They're not ready, we're superior. How did that work out, guys? And it's the same thing with all these things. Oh my God. You know, God can't let women do that because they ain't ready for that. They don't fit into that kind of mold there. Except when you let them do it, and then they do. So to have these, like, you know, all-encompassing, 100% concrete beliefs that women can't do X, or black people can't do X, or gay people can't do X, or we need to think about it before not sure we're comfortable with it. Fuck your comfort level. It's got nothing to do with you. It's got nothing to do with you.